At the end of the class, though, I will say, May, you've officially gained just Yumi status.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Well, obviously, her name is Yumi Yumi. Her friends call her Yumi. So Yumi now referred to Yumi
Oh.
Yumi as Yumi.
Oh, I feel like I've been doing that for a while.
I think you have too. I just wanted to make it official.
Truly a moment of history.
All right. Next class, which is math. Hope you guys studied.
Mm.
General education roles.
Oh boy.
Do we get any-
advantage? Yeah, those of us who actually studied. Do we get advantage?
You guys got the aptitude, right? The aptitude point?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the benefits of studied. If you haven't studied, you'd get disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
What?
In
Do I just
that-
get like a flat?
Oh, bruh.
I'm just gonna roll flat. I kind of studied.
I didn't even need disadvantage. I got 7.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh,
When's the makeup test? When's the makeup
Oh
test?
my god, Riku.
Oh no, Jason!
There's a reason why I was hiring that. I was hiring fucking Kendo.
Yeah.
Oh, intelligence.
okay.
Boss, please.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
What do you mean, boss? Oh my. Did
So
I get
one
the
of you
highest
passed the
group?
test.
I studied so hard.
So did
got
I.
so far.
We were all in a big study group.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Oh man.
You guys should have made a better study group.
You
As
guys should have
per
come with
usual,
us.
The one who
You guys should have
studied
tried burning an orphanage or something.
15 minutes before the test got the best score of the group.
But yeah, you guys don't get your grades back, so you know there's no telling how those rolls will play out. And you do have it with you do have it with ectoplasm, so he might be generous with points.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I think-
I want to go up to ectoplasm at the end of the test and say, "Sir, I know I bombed this. I did the best I could, and I actually had hired a tutor, but then because someone told me that you told me that Miss Kendo was good for that, and I went to go study with her, but then USJ happened, and we couldn't study together anymore. Is there any way I could possibly take like a makeup test,
Did you roll persuasion?
or like do, or
I
like
feel like
just 'cause
credit or something?
I
an
want
advantage.
you right now. You're going to decide what kind of teacher ectoplasm is.
Oh my.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay.
I feel like he should deserve an advantage by bringing up USJ, which would be a traumatic event.
No, that's what's going to decide this. He's got a
It is
he's
kinda
made a very
crazy.
good argument. Okay,
Oh,
so you've got the good ending.
that's a crit.
That's a crit. The bad ending would have been no makeup test ever. But because you guys are all Class 1D students, you guys were all at USJ. You were hospitalized after USJ and then
Yeah,
kidnapped.
I was in the hospital for 2 days.
Um,
Oh.
the entire class, if they get under a certain percentage, with which 3 of you would fall under, you do get a retake.
Yeah. Nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Passed!
Yep.
Just want to say, first one to turn it in. Too easy.
Bro, put in all C.
All B's, come on.
Riku, you know there was a back to the test, right?
Huh? Fuck.
Just
What do you mean?
There's like
Isn't name extra
There's
points, right?
2 pages, a front and back on each side. You only turned in 1 page.
What do you mean show your work?
Nah, for real. Just makes it easy to cheat. It's a trick question.
Jesus.
But yeah, so if you did not get a 4, by the way, was the DC.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
a 4?
I think-
Oh, shit, I passed.
I passed.
Yeah.
With critical fails?
Well, I got a critical fail.
I
Okay.
think I
And that's
I got a
the 2
5.
for me.
Oh, so if you have... So, I guess it'd just be May. Jason was
Oh.
like, I bombed this
Yeah,
test.
yeah.
Actually did like 70%.
I think May, she had studied. She thought she knew what she was doing. And then the second she got in the classroom, she's just like staring at the test and her head is completely empty. She has no idea what any of these questions are about.
Well,
She was too busy
Real.
thinking about being a cop.
congratulations.
Why is there a
Jason
letter?
gave you a retest, so...
Okay, you still take the retest?
Apparently,
It's like,
Jason
you barely
passed the
passed.
first one.
Yeah. No, the retest just
I
so
mean,
you
I'll
get...
re-roll just to see what I get.
I mean, you can re-roll, but you would have needed... Like, you have to fall under a 60 to get the retest, and you wouldn't know about the retest until after you finished the first test and argued for a retake.
Damn. Hey,
Well,
passing's
I already
passing.
did that though, didn't I?
Well, yeah. So you went up, you're like, I bombed. Okay, you could take a retake if you got under 60%. You got your grade back, it was a 70.
Yukio
Still
is
higher
so
than
cocky.
any actual math test I've ever gotten in real life.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Mm.
I mean, the max...
So when's
you
the
can-
retest?
Science.
Yeah, you get the retake. Just
When is
reroll.
that? Or
One reroll.
just reroll now?
Just reroll
Okay.
now. I'm not gonna remember it later. You'll get this score back on Wednesday. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Hey.
my gosh.
Oh my lord!
Hold it back with a 90. That's pretty good.
So I just
Well,
got a
actually
flat
no.
60?
Like the 7 was probably on the upper end of the first test. May like lost points because it's a retake, so you can't get 100% of the grade.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
They
probably
probably
like
got,
the
like,
average.
Yeah, it's it's some math way that somehow Yukio in this round Yukio got the highest test scores out of all you guys, even though May re-rolled to a 10.
Mm.
Don't think about it too hard. The DC was 4.
I think what they do is they're like, no, they can't take the average. That would be way. That would.
You would go
If there was
down.
if it was the average, then everyone would have gotten the retest.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like taking the first test and then the retest and getting the average of that and have that be the final score. But then I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah, it works out some way. But your guys' next class is very important because it's the most important class of the day. Lunch.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yay!
Let's go.
Advanced nap time.
Yeah.
We got the Monday Monty.
Yeah, you guys get lunch, which is probably a very important lunch because it's where you figure out that 3 new students had joined the 1C Hero course.
Oh boy, I wonder who
What?
we're gonna go talk to. Half blood.
1C.
Sadly, they are completely surrounded by other students because they're so interesting.
You coward.
You could make a whole series out of the lives of these 3 people.
Coward.
You probably
You mean
could,
one-
but why would you?
For
yeah,
real.
yeah, they're not in class 1D, which is where the
couple
real
extra.
You
story
said
happens.
1D originally, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
No, yeah. We got 3 new
We have
students
new
joining the 1C course, but they're they got red, green, and blue hair.
Hmm.
That's so weird.
They were
RGB.
maybe at USJ.
Anyway, Yukio sits with Suzume and reads the book.
Yeah.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
actually reading it?
Yeah, but he does it stealthily, like forehead against the edge of the table, reading it under the table.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the book is legitimately about how to kill a hero.
Allah, dude.
The first chapter is using human shields.
Oh,
Don't give Riku ideas.
I need that book for real.
No, you don't know it exists. Get
No,
out
I
of here.
don't.
No metagames.
No metagaming here. But yeah, so we got Yukio reading the book, the very important contraband book. What's everyone else doing? Sitting with?
I'm gonna try and find Shinto again. Shinzo.
Shinzo is not in this class because he's still technically part of the general ed course. But on that note, you do get an email.
Ooh, I'm
And
gonna check my emails.
it is from Shinzo.
Ooh.
It's basically just hey, thanks. I've actually applied for a course transfer. Mr. Nezu said you offered some sort of like a recommendation. Because you had sent an email to Nezu being like, hey, you should put this guy in the hero course. And so he's officially being considered for a course transfer.
Wait.
He does mention in the email the problem is he needs a professor to advocate for him, and it doesn't seem like the class 1C professor is going to advocate for him because obviously just picked up 3 new students, and the class 1D professor, Mr. Mazda Madura, who is your teacher, is really only interested in delinquents.
What a charmer.
Yeah,
For
I'll
real.
try and find. I'll find him a professor.
yeah.
You know, there's just one psychologist.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
You have better luck with the janitor.
That's not a professor, though.
But yeah, you get that email. It's good news. You probably won't find out how it turns out in a little bit because he'd need to like talk to the teachers and interview and that sort of thing. So he might not officially join a course till after, or he might actually join. Well, actually, no, he probably wouldn't join a course before the UA Sports Festival because that'd make everything weird if they were trying to transfer a student. And it's like, congratulations, you transferred today. Tomorrow you're doing sports activities. So they'll probably wait for a good like quiet part of the year to make the transfer.
I'll probably wait till like the end of first semester.
Hmm.
Yeah, or like some good transition point. But he's made the application, so his chances are better than none. I mean, Kenta returns the cloak to the bird
Oh.
guy before lunch really gets started because the bird guy eats on the roof. But I guess during this lunch period, Kenta barters with one of the lunch ladies for a cooler.
Nice.
Oh, lunch lad, I guess. No, wait, lunch lad's not here. Man, that'd be cool if he was, though. Anyhow, who else is other people eating with? You got Class A, Class B, Class C. Just not those 3 because they're surrounded by a whole bunch of nameless NPCs. And then Class 1D. Or you could sit with your regular group.
I think I'll probably sit with Yumi and all of them still, but I want to go up to the class 1A table, or wherever Yayorozu is.
Yayorozu, alright. Yes, you know Yayorozu likes to eat with... Yayorozu does sort of move around probably the most. She is sort of in a few clicks. But today she's with her normal group, which is Todoroki, Ida, and Yayorozu. And occasionally they're joined by someone from the other table who just has a question for one of them.
Okay. Yayozu, hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Is there anything you need me to help with?
No, kind of just checking in. You're like the only 1A person I know, and I was just gonna ask if you know anything about Ojiro.
Ojiro. Oh, you see, uh, her face sort of darkens, or not darkens, but like her face, like she's a smile, but it like falls a little bit. And Ida's, who's sort of sitting close by, sort of uh, clocks what you said and sort of starts listening in. I think he went in Friday for surgery. Um, he got out, I think this morning, but he's just gonna stay at home for a few days, just get some physical therapy. It's not like he can really, he hasn't really figured up going upstairs yet and that sort of thing. But don't worry, I'm sure he'll be back on his feet in no time. Or it wasn't really his foot that got hurt; it was sort of his shoulder. You were there, so you know. But
Yeah. Um, well, I hope he's back at UA soon. It would suck if someone got like permanently hurt or killed from something like that.
hey, you've actually just given me an idea. Give me a second. And you watch as Momoya Yorozu illegally uses her quirk to create a get well soon card.
Oh,
Um,
uh,
and she's like, "Do you want to sign?"
yeah, sure. Do you think you could make one for Hanako too?
Oh, yeah, sure. How do you spell the name?
Um,
You know how to spell
HANA.
the name, yeah, yeah, yeah. Unless you don't know how to spell
Um,
the name.
I, I I think I know how to spell Hanako Shiozaki.
I'm sure you would know how to spell the name. It's not too difficult.
I've said
I,
that nine times.
yeah. But yeah, you get, so yeah, she makes, a card for Hanako. She asks you to sign the, Ojiro one, and I guess you'll take the Hanako one, but she'll offer to sign that one.
Yeah. And I will ask, is there anyone that I'm forgetting about that got seriously hurt? It was just those two, right?
Yeah, it was basically just those two. There are a few other people who were hurt, but um, those two were the people who were like, your life may never be the same, sort of hurt.
Yeah. Um, I will, yeah, I'll sign both of the cards, and then I think the easiest thing would be to pass it off to, I guess, either Riku or Ibarra, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if you pass it off to Ibarra, it'll probably get signed by all of Class 1B, and then you can probably distribute it around your own class for um, their signatures. So,
Yeah. I'll just go over to like Shiozaki and say, hey, um, I was talking with Yairozu, and uh, she came up with the idea to make a get well soon card. So I had her make one for your brother if you wanted to try and get people to sign it. and I'll hand over the card.
I guess Ibarra does take it, and grateful, but it seems like she's how do I say this? Because I want to say this the right way. She takes it not because she understands the gesture, like she appreciates it, but she knows that like Hanako will. Like she's like, this is beneath me, but I know it's not beneath Hanako, so she'll
Yeah.
and she starts like walking up. Well, the thing about Ibarra is that she doesn't really ask people to sign it. She just sort of walks up to like the Parliament of Class 1B and is like, sign this or die.
That's kind of what I expected, which is why I gave it to her.
But yeah, just it very quickly gets signed and given back to you.
I am not sure what to do. I guess I can like hand it over to some Class 1D people, but I'm not sure how to actually get it to Hanako.
Yeah, you'd probably either have to give it back to Ibarra or I guess figure out where he is at the hospital or wait till he gets back, which might be a little too late for a get well soon card.
Yeah, I'll go back to like Yumi, Gumi, and Atsugi and hand the card to them. Say, hey, this is a get well soon card for Hanako.
Uh, yeah, they all sign it. They're good friends with Hanako.
And then I guess we can pass it over to whatever 1D table is nearby.
Yeah, gets passed around. There are a few people who are maybe not hesitant to sign it, but have sort of only known Hanako for like 2 weeks at this point, and so it's like, I think the problem you'd have is Kibei is not in the cafeteria to sign it. So he'll have to be hunted down later for a signature.
Do we care about 1C?
Who?
No, we don't. They got a clown over there. What the fuck?
Like dinosaurs,
yeah.
dude.
We'll be fine with 1B and 1D.
Dinosaur Dude is one of the coolest ones, though.
No, yeah, the posh.
He's British.
Indubitably. I am a dinosaur.
He's not a real person. He's British.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Everyone
nothing-
knows they're
we're
not
trying to get
people.
the cards.
But yeah.
They're parasites.
Yeah, I mean, you only do have one. You also only have one signature from Class 1A, so it's not like you're really hunting
Did
him down.
Ida not one time?
I mean, Ida was there. He doesn't know Hanako Shiozaki. Listen,
Yeah.
Ida's a good guy. If you asked him to sign it, he'd sign it. He sort of were given it, and he was like, oh, that happened. Todoroki's also sort of in the same boat. He asked Todoroki to sign it, he'll sign it, but
I guess so. I don't know if Hanako knows anyone else. I just thought of immediately like his sister in her class and then class 1D.
that's probably a good idea.
Never even thought about Riku.
Does anyone leave like a really important
Riku's in
message?
class 1D.
Yeah.
I'll just put like
What
get
happened?
well soon XOXO.
Oh. A very Riku thing to do.
But yeah, you get I guess you can add to your inventory until you give it to him, or you could just try your best to remember, but the signed Get Well Soon card, Class 1D, Class 1B. You can collect them all. You'll get... You know what? I will do this. If you can get everyone to sign the card, you'll get a bonus. Or you can just not. It's a side quest.
Um,
Well, now that you're
by
getting reward,
everyone to sign, what exactly do you mean?
You need everyone in the hero course
Hmm.
and Madura.
Okay. So let me write down what I have.
You've already got two
Should have
whole
this.
classes, so most of your work is done. Well, not two whole classes. You're missing Kibe from your class. And I guess Hanako, which won't be required. But
Okay.
I think your real problems are gonna trying to get
Bakugo.
Bakugo. And um yeah, basically just Bakugo. Maybe you might have problems finding Tokoyami because he also is not at the lunch. But
Hmm. I mean,
and Ojiro.
Also
Ojiro's gonna
EI.
be a hard grab.
and EI
I
from
mean,
1C.
I think he'll get back before Hanako, right?
That's a good shout. You have time. You have
Um,
time. Hanako was hospitalized with
yeah.
internal damage. You're fine.
I'm wondering if I have time to try and get the letter to Class C, 1C.
There's only. I would let you get. You know, you have an important missive. I would let you, very briefly, talk to the three people who just joined, just only to get their signature.
Yes, I will 100% do that.
Yeah, you like you like a whole bunch of people are getting signatures at once. You just sort of slip it in there. It comes out the other side. Somehow it's all got. So one of there's three different ink colors. One of them's red. It's very sharp and spiky. We get the blue that's, very curly. And then we get the green, which is obviously
Green
just
crayon.
yeah. Green was written in crayon. We see each other. I see you.
And block letters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Block green.
Okay. Now I
Um,
only need eBay, Madura, and Class 1A.
yeah, and yeah. So, yeah. Um, I guess the curly font has signed the cool and speedy Kosuke,
Oh my god.
but yeah. Yeah, you just got a few signatures to get. Oh, wait. You might have to find a time when Shinji's awake to sign, because he's asleep right now. But he is in the cafeteria. He got here before you guys.
Hmm.
You can't just grab his hand, like sign it for him.
Put his
It
finger
wouldn't
in.
fit the spirit of the get well card.
Listen, I just said it had to be signed by everybody. Those are the prerequisites for the bonus. If you want to, if you're trying to get the bag, whatever means necessary.
He didn't say
Okay,
anything
how
about
about this? I know that Shinji has like some form of super speed that lets him just get places instantly, basically, and then he's sleeping once he's there. Can I leave like a sticky note on his uh I don't know, shoulder that says hey, when you get the chance, can you sign the uh get well soon card for Hanako?
All
And
right,
just at some point, maybe his signature will show up.
it just appears. All right. Yeah, you can leave the sticky note. And I mean, that is where you spend most of lunch, just running around getting signatures. Next up, Riku. What are you up to, Riku?
Hmm. I'm gonna go sit next to Ida. Let me just say,
Ida.
Hey, Ida, right?
Yeah. So Ida is sitting with Kuwahara because Ida always sits with
Ooh.
Kuwahara. And well, actually, there is something interesting going on today. With Ida and
Yeah.
Kuwahara, which is that they are prepping for the sports festival by figuring out Kuwahara's combat braid.
Combat grave?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of hair, so it needs to be out of the face, right? So it's like,
Oh, braid.
yeah.
Mm.
I heard grade.
Oh, no, no, no.
I'm like,
Kuwahara's got a
oh, are we
great
doing
combat
fucking
grade.
power scaling right now? I don't want to do power scaling.
No, no, no. But yeah, they're sort of, Ida's sort of sitting behind Kuwahara trying to figure out how to, like, it's literally feet of hair,
Mm.
getting close to like almost like a meter and a half. It's long. So there's a lot of like braids, there's a lot of knots. It's like triple bund. Um,
Damn.
Ida has put a few like hairpins in it.
What are you guys doing?
Oh yeah, we're just figuring out his sort of hair vibe for the whole sports festival thing.
Vibe?
Yeah, I like the style, but I don't think it works for him. You can see it's just bun. It's like it's like it doesn't actually go down anymore. It sort of looks like a bishop hat. It just sort of goes up.
I feel like a ponytail would be easier.
Yeah, I think yeah, you're right. It's just so much hair. It's like I make a pony. I need like 5 ponytails to trap this monster.
W- Is 5 ponytails not just a braid?
I yeah, for some reason it isn't, and that's crazy to me. Cause
Huh?
listen, I have been to plenty of sleepovers, and no one has ever had hair this long. And this uncapped, all right? It feels like I have my hand in a grease rag.
You need some help?
Yeah, sure. You know how to like do hair and stuff?
Yeah, I had a big sister.
All
I've
right,
been around the block.
cool. Yeah, you take this half, I'll take the other half.
Okay. What do I roll?
Oh man, what is a good hair roll? Um, hmm. There's two ways I see this going. Sleight of hand, because it's like tying knots and that sort of thing, or
Mhm.
survival, because it's a dense jungle.
I'll take survival. 14.
Ooh, that's amazing. Yeah, crit. You figured this out before Ida does, the ponytail. Um, yeah, Ida was trying to do like a very low ponytail, which is sort of normally what he wears. It basically there's so much hair it like pulls. What are those things called that people put in their hair to make a ponytail?
Crunchy.
Uh,
Yeah, like
yeah.
it like there's so much hair that they like pull it apart. But you figure out that if you set like a high ponytail and a low ponytail and you just sort of work them together, sort of like a
Hmm.
mohawk, you can get a workable hair design that doesn't look completely stupid.
Ooh. So they're just like 2 ponytails?
Yeah, it's like
So
two or
they're
three
pigtails?
ponytails that just are in the middle that just sort of run all the way back.
Pigtails, right? Is that what they're called?
Pigtails are on the side. This is some weird mohawk ponytail mash.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it works.
I think that's a pretty good job.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done this without your help.
Hanako, what? You know, Kuwahara, what do you think?
Uh, Kuwahara is not really interested in this, but Kuwahara Kuwahara is sort of just like, I don't.
You don't feel stronger?
No. Hmm. I'm going to say something that is so like kind of weird, but you know, like, have you guys ever gotten like a head massage and you've never gotten a head massage before?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Um, he's just got a sort of like soft smile on his face. He's sort of fiddling with one of like the hairpins. Just content.
Hmm. Uh, you never thought of like cutting it?
You see Kohara just like turn. He's like, "What? Cut? I'm just, no, I'm not gonna cut it. Don't tell me to cut it. We're not cutting my hair."
It's long, man.
That's the point. It's supposed to be long. Long hair is cool. Goku has
Okay.
long hair.
But
Koju
then
has
he
long
do it.
hair.
Hmm.
If you want to be strong, you have to have long hair. That's how long hair works.
Makes sense. The strongest person I know has long hair. So yeah.
See,
Have you ever tried like weaponizing your hair?
are you talking about the thing I think you're talking about, like the WWE hair whip?
Freaking yes, I was talking about hair whip.
I love this. I love this for Kuwahara.
You ever tried a hair whip, Kuwahara?
Hair is a weapon
Yeah.
that's possible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we okay.
We
We
have to try the hair whip. We gotta make
we
the hair whip.
we kind of already did. We put your hair in a ponytail, kind of. Just like spin really fast.
All right, we've given him a new
The
move for the
only
sports
problem I
festival.
foresee with that is if someone catches it,
What are
they
they gonna do? Pull
can,
it?
yeah.
He
Listen,
still has like leg room. It's like long.
I don't know. Kuwahara using his hair as a whip is actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him using it like fucking Trevor Belmont.
Just
Say fucking master with the whip.
yeah,
Rapunzel over here, dude.
yeah,
That is so fucking genuinely scary.
yeah. Just power 6 or 7, just whip.
Damn. Do it, do it, do it. Do it right now. Crack the table.
All right, yeah, he's gonna try and go for the hair whip.
It's just hair. There's no weight on the end of it.
But it's no, because the speed.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so it's
Does it have a mask to do anything?
well, so
Yeah, dude, it's like chonky, right?
yeah, no, it's super chunky. It's like never been washed.
Oh,
Yeah,
add
it
some
was
poison damage to it.
it, it was greasy. Um, but yeah, so but it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he gotta. I mean, he doesn't really have the technique for it, so he doesn't really know how to whip it. But just in the middle of just this, like middle of the cafeteria, just this loud rings out. That's not really a good one, but like a whatcha, and just the crack of a whip that is a few feet long, wielded by a person who has the power to pull open doors with their bare hands.
Yes.
It's just a menacing crack of a whip. I am. Oh my goodness! I gotta look this up because.
Ah, I love helping others.
Yeah.
Kuwahara, I think we found what you
Bianca
need to train
Belair.
for.
I feel like I need to ask, does Kuwahara, like, smell bad? Because I feel like, if anything, he would have taken care of his hair, and if he's not, like, washing that, I can't
It's
imagine he washes anything
taken
else.
care of, but it's so much hair that it's hard to get a deep clean.
Okay.
So it's washed. It's not like, oh, it's got gunk and like, so it's taken care of, but it's sort of like it's like a person who only like rinses their hair. That's the sort of effect because he has so much hair that water basically rarely gets all the way down in there. He's not really a
Ew.
scrubber.
Mm,
Listen, as much as I
Kuwahara,
would
I will
love to
pay
have that much
you.
hair, it's a crime against hair what he does.
yeah.
I will pay you. Or no, I'll pay for you to go get your hair washed.
No. You just need like a horse hairbrush. That's all you really need.
Yeah, just a really like really thick or strong brush.
Yeah. They make those.
You could never love me for me, 'cause you mold me into something else, change me into what you want. All I ever did was love, and it wasn't good enough. We had tried to make this garden for two, but you had brought the cold and the roses never bloom.